Just watched a video on Kevin O Leary talk with this guy on Occupy Wall Street, and naturally he's calling everybody a nutbar, which is really funny because it appears like Kevin O Leary is Canada's largest psychopath going. So I'd like you to kind of see where this guy's insanity is, first of all. This guy's idea of a good investment today, in today's times, while we should be, solving a few problems, getting ourselves in our fullest potential, when the tough when times get tough, the tough get going, like, be your best in today's times is about the only way we're going to pull out of that, you would think. But not in the mind of a psychopath. A psychopath thinks that tobacco is a good investment, alcohol is a good investment, and drugs is a good investment. Just the nature of a psychopath. Don't invest in solutions. Always invest in things that destroy the planet. Go check out some of his investment ideas. That is literally where he thinks it's good to invest your money. This guy, first of all, he has to do character assassinations out there. Okay, I've talked about the Mandelbrot set. Bigness and smallness, the macro and the micro-macro. Before I go on, Kevin O Leary called me one of the biggest nut bars he's ever seen. I've met him personally, so it's a matter of, okay, am I the nut bar or is he the nut bar? Would I be his biggest nut bar, which makes him, if whoever is right or wrong, would make him the biggest nut bar? The level that he judges me is the potential that he could be guilty of himself. In the micro-macro, even some psychology will tell you that what you see out in the bigness of the world is called your projection. You see the world based on what is inside you. So if you look through nut bar eyes, you'll see everything looks like they're nut bars. But the big wake up, when we gain some sanity, is the day we see, oh, it wasn't them, it was me. I was looking through nut bar eyes. That's going to be our wake up. A lot of people think that I go around judging people negatively, and my theory, my concept, this is my discovery, is when somebody throws a negative judgment on me, they basically tell me what their issue is, that is them, it's not me. That was sort of a wake up to me to find out that, oh, it's not really me that's the nut bar, it's really you. You're looking through your eyes. Takes a lot out. You don't have to prove anything. I don't have to prove anything more when that law applies to everybody. So it's like, be really careful who you judge. Because if you judge somebody poorly, you might be the one that's guilty of it. Now, a lot of people think that I'm going around judging and I'm the one that's guilty of my judgment, but it's like, you got to distinguish between, am I just observing somebody's projection and you don't like it? That's where it gets tricky, is when do you know that you're projecting and when do you know you're not? And basically it's like, just look at them, look at the words, look at their actions. This guy uses the word nut bar all the time. So, you know, he's just introduced me and told me who he is, and he's a nutbar. So I'd be glad to introduce the whole entire world to, hey, this guy just proclaimed himself to be the biggest nutbar. All he sees are nutbars everywhere, unless they're the same as him. So if they're the same as him, then they belong to his group, his mindset. So in technicality, anybody that sort of thinks O'Reilly is, you know, got his shit together and is not a nut bar, they're usually all nut bars. So anybody that invests with him, this is what they're doing, is if you're a psychopath, you know, you'll be at one with Kevin O Leary, and you'll take us down the nut bar road that destroys the whole friggin' planet. You want everybody. You know, these are people that, you know, I'm on a welfare system. Kind of don't like the welfare system. It's taxpayers, you know, like if you do make any money, you know, the people that are even making the alcohol, the workers that are, you know, not making any money as they're making the product, but some guy that owns the stock who's sitting on their ass doing nothing is making all of the money off of their wage. All of the profits are going to them and the CEO that runs it all. So there's a whole pile of people that are making money off of people that are doing the labor. The people that are doing the labor, you know, like their lives are so stressed, they're the ones that are using and consuming these drugs and alcohol, and so it's like you gotta call a spade and see the direction that Wall Street goes on, because Kevin O Leary represents Wall Street. That's how it functions. It's not like you have to monitor them anymore. It's a matter of they guide us down the path. This is how Wall Street works. I've got an idea. You know, first of all, Kevin, nobody would believe in his idea. Okay, so anybody that's at the bottom, that has no money, no investment, but you've got a good idea, okay, the problem is nobody invested in him. The only person that could invest in him was his own mother. That's the only way that guy could have been a success in life, is if his mother helped him out financially. So that's where everybody's at, is you kind of need some investment to be able to start a good idea. So your investment comes from, you know, the nut bar list that wants to sit on their ass and, you know, earn a living by sitting on their ass and just giving a little bit of money to this good idea. They don't give a shit whether it's a good idea or not, you know, but these people, investors, guide, you know, so the guy that has the idea is making no money, no power. He is owned. You sell your soul as soon as you invest with the nut bars, the criminally insane. They will take your idea and do whatever the hell they want with it. Then you have the workers that, you know, their labor, these guys get it. Any money that's made goes to these guys. This guy's not making very much. This guy's not making very much. It's just these guys who are sitting on their ass doing nothing, and they don't care if it's a good idea or not. They will fund more alcohol, more drugs. And then you want to say, stop the war on drugs, stop the investment on drugs. And like I say, this global collapse was all done legally. So we're not necessarily talking about street drugs. We're talking about drugs that should be illegal, drugs that actually kill, because that's another, you know, some good idea. What these guys would invest in, a good idea, so they're going to have a product that making it causes cancer, and consuming causes cancer. Okay, so you're making a lot of money off a product that making it will give you cancer and consuming it will give you cancer. So you're going to create a law that says it's legal to sell this, but not pot, because when you get cancer, we need another product that these guys can make. It's a win-win. Keep funding ideas that kill you so that you can come and make more money off of trying to save you with a pill, you know, where cancer has a cause. Okay? It's not necessarily this is the root cause. This is the root cause of cancer. Money is a cancer, and money will get you through your diseases. So, Kevin O Leary, I'd say go get a doctor, but your doctors are part of these products that keep you looking sane. These doctors don't know how to heal. We don't know how to put our psychopaths in the care, of a doctor. You pay doctors, even through your education system, you pay doctors to say this behavior to look greedy and destructive is actually normal and healthy. Where I'm saying your actions that actually kill people, because alcohol investment, you know that people are attached to alcohol, alcoholics, you know alcohol kills, you know driving, you know it's not a good idea to have humanity on alcohol in rough times like today. I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't hire your employees that have a drinking problem. I just don't think that today is a good day to be investing in alcohol. I don't think that that guides humanity anywhere. It's too much. You are, because you promote it, you are the legs that hold that avenue down where somebody could have alcohol so that they do end up getting killed. That blood is on your hands. Whether you want to detach yourself or not, you're the one that says this is acceptable in our societies. And, if it kills people, who cares? They are agreeing to kill themselves. So you're playing off the pain, because most people that are alcoholics have issues, and they're nothing more than painkillers. And that's what you thrive on, is you thrive on people being in pain, requiring a painkiller, so that they'll constantly want their painkiller, so that even if you say it's a bad idea, they're going to be the one that are disagreeing because they're still on pain. I say solve the pain so that there is no need for the alcohol. Even all of these addiction